Hello everyone, welcome back to Etc. And today we have a brand new Etc. space program tutorial. Today we have the Mercury Atlas launch vehicle. And this one is quite special for today, as today is the day that John Glenn made history as the first American to ever reach orbit. Of course, this was done by the Russians before in the Volshkud rocket, right behind me here, to my left, which you should totally go check out. Tutorial for that. But today we're talking about America, and the Mercury Atlas was the rocket to send John Glenn on his historic flight. And today's the day, so I feel like it's suiting to have this be the launch vehicle featured for today's tutorial. But without any more science and history talk, I would like you to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more space, rocket, whatever, Minecraft tutorials, and leave a like if you do truly enjoy, as it helps us out quite a bippity bit. So, with all of the YouTuber self-promo stuff out of the way, let's get into the tutorial, shall we? So, here we have the three, technically in the first iteration of the Mercury Atlas, there was only two. But in the historic flight, there were three Rocketdyne XLR 89.5 liquid oxygen boosters, I believe. Fact check me on that, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. But they will be made out of stone, because obviously you want your rocket boosters to be made out of stone. But they are relatively simple in design. I say, well, I will probably mess this up. But they are just a plus sign formation with the stone. Gonna come over here to our launch gantry. But they are just a plus sign in this shape with the stone. And with a 1 block gap. And then we have the farthest side, or the closest side, I should say, to the middle. But it is just a 1 block gap with these plus sign shapes. And then have stone stairs all facing towards the center of the engine. I almost said engine there. I say that quite a bit. So we're just calling these engines now. But they're just right side up stone stairs all facing inward. So here we have our three Rocketdyne XLR 89 engines. Now, for the actual basis of the rocket, gonna grab some black andesite, black concrete, light gray concrete. We'll get to these sides afterwards, I guess. Some blocks of iron, andesite stairs, and then we'll go on after that. But basically, it is a 3 by 3 by 3 circle. I say circle very vaguely, but it's really just a 5 by 5 square with its corners missing, made out of light gray concrete with some details added in. So it's a 5 by 5 square with its corners missing. This would be 5 by 5, but you take out the corners of the light gray concrete, going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, with the center of the middle engine being, or engine, being the center of the booster. So it would be a little something like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then hopefully I get this right. 1, 2, 3, boom. So basically you want to go 5 out on top of this, and 1 out on the sides, and then diagonally here, 1, 2, 3. So that's the general shape. Or you could just straight up make a 5 by 5 square and then fill it in. But I believe I said it goes up 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the light gray concrete, and you just want to bring that all the way right round, baby. So just gonna do that all the way around the base of the main fuel tank. So just like so. And then flying on back to our mock-up, or I guess not mock-up, there is a ring of iron blocks on top of that 1 block tall. But here in the front, kind of make a T with the black concrete, and then 2 blocks of black concrete on top. I do believe it is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright. So T with polished andesite on the sides, and then 2 pieces of iron blocks on top. When I actually place the blocks, it will probably make more sense. So andesite in the corners here, and then a T shape with the black concrete, and then 1, 2 of the iron blocks, and then on top of this, do 1 line of iron blocks. So just like that. And that is the base of our fuel tank. And fun fact, the Mercury Atlas was a liquid oxygen tank, or a LOX, so-called in fancy science terms. But at the time, it was what missiles used, and oops, did not mean to press Q. But most of the early rockets in, I guess, NASA's history were just kind of modified missiles, as the space race was at its all-time high, and rockets weren't really a prevalent thing at the time. The entire Mercury series, which is the Redstone, which is built right there, which you should totally go check out, and the Atlas were just kind of modified Mercury missiles, and then same thing with the Titan and Gemini. Alright, so now that we're back here with the actual build, got the polished andesite, and then you just want to bring that up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 blocks, and then polished andesite stairs on top of that. So it is just the same shape right on top of the base that we have already built, but with polished andesite going up 20 blocks. So basically just this ring on top of it 19 more times. And I will speed up the footage here because there's absolutely no point of me just showing you the same thing over and over again. So let's go! Alrighty, so now that we got the main fuel tank in with the polished andesite, I know it's kind of iffy with, you know, the boxes, the very prominent lines, but the Atlas itself kind of had these rings / bands around it of the stainless steel, as that's how it was constructed. I believe it is stainless steel that made up the fuel tanks. Don't hold me to that. But andesite, the polished andesite is the closest that I could get to that shiny silver look, so that's what we're using here. But now that we got the main fuel tank constructed, oh, I forgot to put the andesite, the polished andesite stairs on top, but you basically have them just facing inwards, just like so. Now we can do the side tanks. And the side tanks, well, not side tanks, attachment points, they don't hold any fuel. They're kind of just fuel lines. But taking the polished andesite, you want to go out 2 blocks, 1, 2, and then 1 on top of the furthest part of the engine, and then 2 more blocks on the other side. and then go up 2 more times to make a total of 3 tall. So just like so, and then polished andesite on top of that. Polished andesite stairs, I should say, facing inwards. And then on top of that, 2 polished andesite 1 block inwards, and then a polished andesite stair, and then wall, get polished andesite wall and stone brick wall, and then bring it up, I would say, about 10 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually 7. 10 might be a bit much. I'll say 7, actually 6, brick wall, and then polished andesite stair facing back towards the back is facing towards the fuel tank. And then you just want to do the exact same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3. Whoop. And then the polished andesite stairs facing inwards, and then boom boom, and then polished andesite stair. And this one can go up maybe 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then brick, and then stair. As these were the fuel lines going into the engines, so, you know, the whole rocket could go burr, I guess. Alright, so now that we got the side tanks in and the fuel lines, we can do the upper stage. And basically it's just a 3x3 box going up 4 with the polished andesite. And then I'm going to replace with polished blackstone here, as this is the base of the Mercury capsule. On John Glens' historic flight all those years ago, it was in the capsule Friendship 7, and that is basically what this is here. So, gonna grab some blackstone, red concrete, polished blackstone stairs, and then red nether brick wall and a redstone torch. Kind of a joke that I have, along with the Mercury redstone. I mean, it is called redstone after all. So putting redstone torch only seems right, and it does kind of look like the actual relay tower on top of the capsule, so, and slash launch escape system. So, to me, it works out fine. But we have the 3x3 of the polished andesite going up 4 blocks, and then 2 blocks of polished blackstone, and then 1 band of red concrete. So flying back over to the gantry. So you want to go inside here, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 blackstone, polished blackstone actually, and then red concrete. Wrong block. And you just want to fill in this cube, this 4x3 cube. Actually, it's not a cube, it's a rectangular prism there. Hey, look at that geometry. Alright, so now putting the polished blackstone on top here. And then the red concrete. Alrighty. So that is the base of the Mercury capsule. And then, if I do remember correctly, which is a pretty big if, and I'm using Optifine Zoom here so I can see, you make the same plush line shape as the base, or the engines, and basically do 2 blocks up with the polished blackstone on top of the red 3x3 concrete. Then you want to do polished blackstone stairs, facing inwards, I guess. And then, same thing on top here. Polished blackstone stairs, facing inwards. And then, 1 block of polished blackstone. Then here we'll put 2 red nether brick walls as the launch escape system. And a redstone torch there. So that is almost the rocket done. As you can see, there is something very distinct missing. And that is the very, very prominent United States name across the entire length of the rocket, which, shock and awe, the US will never pass up a good chance to brand their rockets. You don't see the Soviets doing that, do you? That was a joke. Please don't cancel. But here, we got some light gray banners with black pattern. And I did not make these at all because I would have an absolute strunk if I did. So instead, I went on a website and then just used that. So all the commands will be down in the description for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different flag letter bands, or the letter banners, all the commands to get them in the game will be in the description. But, basically, you just want to spell out United States. If you don't know how to spell United States like me, Lord help you. But, here, look, spelling with etc. This is an awful idea. I have absolutely no idea how to spell anything. So, UNITED space ST STATES. Yay, spelling. I spelled that correctly, right? States. If not, well. Well, if not, I guess. That sucks then. Please don't yell at me in the comments if I did not spell that correctly. I am not known for having good spelling, if you've looked at any of the descriptions. But that is actually the Mercury Atlas done. So, with that, I would like for comments down below on what spacefaring vehicles that you guys would like to see next from either Star Wars or rockets or probes or rovers like Perseverance and Ingenuity down there. Ingenuity's not a rover, but whatever. Just leave a comment down below for whatever space anything that you want to see the etc. space program cover next. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this helped spark your imagination and helped relive that amazing historical moment that John Glenn went through those many years ago. But I'll state it again. Thank you very much for watching. Means the world to me. Leave a like if you really did enjoy. But that's it. Signing off for now. Goodbye.